Hi, I'm Judy Griffin with Aroma Health Texas, and today we're going to work on some Rollon essential oil blends, and we could use those for Valentine gifts. We're going to do two different ones, and you might take your choice of which one you like and give the other one to somebody who needs to have a Valentine. Some people don't get gifts very often, and these are just little gifts, so it won't cost you a lot, and it'll be easy to transport or mail. And I always go now by someone I met through the gardening industry many years ago. We're both herbalists, and she said that when she picked out gifts for her husband, she always picked something out that she liked, just in case he didn't use it. So today we're going to use that principle. It's worked for her for many years, and we're going to choose the essential oils that we like and give it to our Valentine, if they're nice. If they're not good, they don't get anything. Okay, so the first one is going to be, first of all, here's our little, this is a plastic, it's not a dropper, but it works well with the roll-ons, and you don't have a lot, so you're not going to have to worry about it degrading anytime soon. We've kept some of these for years and they didn't degrade at all, just in case you're worried. So we're going to start with, we're going to go ahead and do a base, a mid-note, heart note, and a high note, head note, just like we would in an aromatherapy blend for a perfume. And this is a ½ ounce. I have jojoba oil in there because I think it's really good for your skin. Choose a carrier oil of your choice that you enjoy. We're going to start with a base note, and we have some choices here, and I'm going to just use one of them, but if you wanted to, you could use something else in the same blend and modify it for your purposes. I'm going to use Styrax, the benzoin Styrax, as my base note, and in such a small bottle, you only need a couple drops, okay? But if, and that has a light vanilla scent. There's a reason for it, because my mid-note is blue tansy, which is a knockout for scent. It just, everybody loves it. And I don't want to take away from that. But if you wanted to, you could use Himalayan cedar wood, which is it's very light and it's not flowery, but it smells good. And you could use Texas cedar wood, which is a little bit stronger in its odor, but it's still light and not going to overwhelm your tansy, the blue tansy. It's actually going to blend well with it. And if you don't have those two, you could use Virginia or Atlas cedar wood. They're very much stronger. They have a lot of depth. But if you want that in your blend, I think tree essential oils make wonderful blends. Then just use a drop or two, and what we're going to do is we're just going to dose it out one drop at a time and get just a little whiff so we can. Now with benzoin, yeah, I can use 2 drops easily. That's about right. Now I could use 3 drops, okay? I could if I really wanted a little extra scent there of the light vanilla. Remember, your base note is going to have fragrance for hours. So our heart note is going to be blue tansy. Here it goes. Oh. Oh, it smells so good. And this is actually not a blue flower. It's a flower that is yellow, but the essential oil has azulene, and it's blue. Let's see if it comes out this way. Come on. Well, I'm getting ready to make a big mess. One. That's getting there. Got 2 solid drops. I'm going to put 5 in there. I know, I'll make a mess. But my messes smell good. There we go. And it's going to have color, which is even better. And then our top note, I picked, because I didn't pick a tree for a low note, a bass note. I picked cypress, which has a really nice scent, especially for a tree. Oh, it's so smooth. And I thought I would add it with bergamot. Now, if you don't like bergamot, or you don't like all the citrus stuff, you don't do well with it, then you just could do the cypress. I'm going to just do 2 drops of each. Notice that we are using a lot less essential oil in these. And one reason is you don't want to make it so strong that it can hurt the skin or knock the person out, because some of these are very strong. Bergamot is an orange. It's from the orange tree, and it will blend with anything. If you have a question about what high note to use bergamot. It works. And it's in almost every perfume commercially at some strength. So this is my, be sure you've got what you need. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Make sure your top note, head note is high enough, or enough of it, so that you can smell it right away. Because once you put your top on, now you could add some more if you want. Once you put your top on, you're not going to change it. This is a Rollon. And you're going to not shake it, you're just going to let it blend. And I'm going to put it in a cool, dark place, labeled with what I have in it, for a week or so, and then by Valentine it's going to be so good. If you don't have time to do that, it'll blend within a couple hours in a small container like this. It'll blend very, very well and just get better over time. Now we're going to make a different one, so you have lots of choices. And this again is a jojoba oil, argan, even sweet almond oil, and olive oil, virgin olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, any of the oils that would be good for your skin, because they're just going to put some like that. You're going to smell it all day long. It's going to be great. Okay. My mother said the same thing about my cooking. It's really good, but I'm really messy, and it's just followed me into aromatherapy also. So this one is going to be more sultry and romantic. Although fruitansy is good. So we're going to start with our amber blend, and that's with the cistus, the lactamum. Again, we're going to just try a couple drops of that. That should be enough. I could put another drop in there, but my next one is going to be jasmine. So again, I want the jasmine to smell. Jasmine is, actually you can use jasmine in probably any blend, just like bergamot, as a middle note or part of a chord. And that's good to know, because jasmine's expensive if you have a good one. Oh, it smells, but it smells so good, and it's very strong. You don't need a lot of it. And it would blend well. It even blends with things like patchouli or trees or herbals. It really wouldn't matter. So we'll keep that in mind. And we could use up to 5 drops of jasmine, but really, I think 3 might be enough. Let's see. Oh yeah, 3's enough. I'll put 4 in there, just for good measure. Because I really, really like jasmine. Yes. Now, for a high note, I would use with jasmine something orange. Sweet orange is going to be your least expensive essential oil, and it smells wonderful, okay? If you want the most expensive, it's going to be neroli, and that is exquisite. But each of those are very good with jasmine. And you can also use your bergamot again. I just thought I'd choose something different, so we're not using the same one. This is neroli. Now, hopefully, whoever I give this to won't use it, and I'll get to use it. But otherwise, I'll put it on that person. Oh, yes. And smell. Just puts you in such a good mood. Oh, mellow. Make sure your cap's on tight. You're done. You can't change it now. And this is our one with our sweet orange. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you can't really see it getting mixed, but it is in there, and it will get stronger and blend and make more of a musical chord. I speak a lot of aromatherapy blends about, because it affects the brain like music, okay? So these are, the jasmine is very mellowing, it's very relaxing, it's also very sensual. And blue tansy is just, I don't know what to say about it, except it's fantastic. It'll make you smile for sure, and you'll feel good. Nobody can be depressed when they've got smelling neroli and jasmine and blue tansy. You do that for, several minutes, and your mood is totally changed. Your brain has changed its mind about being depressed or anxious, and you're ready for a good day. And blue tansy will take you through it. It also can give you energy, like an uplifting sense of energy. And it also depends on your high notes, your head notes, as to how that's going to start your blend. So you can make it more sedate, more loving, like however you want. If you're not into jasmine, or it's too expensive for you, because really good jasmine is expensive. It takes like 8,000 blooms to make an ounce. Then, you might have rose or gardenia, and that would fit in to the same blend with the labdanum, the amber, and then you'd use rose or gardenia or rose and jasmine, and then some kind of orange that you enjoy. So that's all we have today, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you call me, email me, get in touch with me through YouTube, subscribe, and I can't read your writing. Okay, so we're done for the day. Make sure when you're making these blends that you're not using them on children, and if you're using them with someone pregnant or nursing, you really need to check with their healthcare practitioner. These are meant for adults. And thank you for coming. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.